Imagine a small child, born in a ramshackle Georgian house, with no possessions, no fame, only scars, poverty, and hunger. No one would have guessed that this frail boy with scarred hands would one day shake the world. His name was Yosef Vissarionovich Jugashvili. The world knew him by another, more terrifying name, Stalin, the man of steel. He grew up surrounded by violence. His father was a drunkard, his mother struggled alone. Young Stalin learned early on that gentleness only leads to being trampled upon. On the streets of Tbilisi, he discovered the harsh reality. Only the tough survive. From there, little by little, a figure emerged who would erase compassion from his heart. As a young man, Stalin was a nobody, a mere shadow among far more famous Russian revolutionaries. But beneath his silence, a simmering ambition simmered. He cared not for dirty means, bloodied ones, or sacrificing his own friends, as long as his goal was achieved. And his goal was clear: absolute power. Then came the Bolshevik Revolution. The old world collapsed. The Tsar fell. Lenin emerged as a new light. In Lenin's shadow, Stalin waited, silent, patient, observing. One by one, his opponents fell, not by the sword, but by the intrigues, traps, and fear he instilled. When Lenin died, a power struggle erupted. Trotsky, the brilliant intellectual, was considered the true heir. But Stalin was different. He wasn't a thinker, he was a hunter. Using secret networks, propaganda, and terror, he eliminated Trotsky. Eventually, Trotsky himself was hunted into exile and finished with an ice axe in Mexico. Now Stalin stood alone at the top. The Soviet Union belonged to him. The people called him the father of the nation, but behind the giant statues and imposing posters, the gulags were filled with human screams. Millions were killed, not for guilt, but for suspicion. Starving peasants, critical intellectuals, even his own generals, all could disappear with a mere signature. The irony? The world remembers him not only as a bloody tyrant, but as the man who led the Soviet Union to the destruction of the Nazis. Under his command, a nation on the verge of collapse rose and lit the flame of victory in Berlin. History records, without Stalin, Hitler might have truly ruled Europe. But here's the bitterest twist. Stalin, so adept at playing with the lives of others, died alone on the floor of his own home. His body lay there for hours, no one daring to enter, for his guards were afraid to wake the dictator. He, who had spread terror throughout the world, finally died helplessly, suffocated by his own body. From a poor Georgian boy to an iron ruler who determined the course of the 20th century. Stalin was not just a man, he was a cruel mystery of history. Proof that from poverty can come power, but also destruction.